What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Playmaker Pod. I'm your host, Isaac. And this is the co host, Joseph. We're going to get started with game two of the NBA Finals that happened this past Sunday. We had Miami going into Mile High, where Denver had been undefeated this entire playoff run. They went in there and they took down the number one seeded Denver Nuggets in the West. And after game one, where Denver looked virtually unbeatable, Miami came in. They tied the series up. It's a 1-1 series. It's anybody's series now. What were your thoughts on this game?
Well, yeah, for the Nuggets side of the ball, I'll talk about the losers first. Well, it's basically Jokic, Jamal Murray, and I'm gonna be honest with you, everybody else played dog shit. The guy who played the most dog shit on this team, other than the most dog shit, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he gave like 8 points just on fouling people. Like he
Yeah.
fouled, he was fouling everybody in the 3 point line. It was pissing me off just watching the game. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like there was one time where Kyle Lowry just pulled up from three. It was like from the logo. Kyle Lowry just put it up just to put it up. And Contavious Caldwell-Pope literally fucking fouls him, and he starts complaining to the ref, and they show the replay, and it's a clear fucking foul. So there was no reason for him to even argue. That pissed me off from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Like, yeah, he didn't really do much at all. 1 for 4 from the field. Yeah, and he just was fouling everybody from the 3 point line. He had 6 fouls. That's how many. That's and Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray got hot for like a little bit in the second quarter, but then he just didn't do anything for the rest of the game. To be real. And then Michael Porter Jr. Pretty sure he's probably 1 for 6 from three, so it's pretty tough for there. Yeah, on the Nuggets side, it was really just Nikola Jokic. The something that was disappointing from like Michael Porter and Aaron Gordon really disappointed me in this game because they really showed a size advantage in game one. Because Miami runs a lot of small guys, like mostly it's like Caleb Martin, and Jimmy Butler switch in and out at power forward. So Aaron Gordon and what's his name and Michael Porter Jr. were taking care of the small guys of Miami. They were using their size and they were just going at them in the paint the whole game in game one. That was the big reason they had a good lead in game one. In this game, they really didn't do that. A lot of the team played soft, to be honest. They played with no effort, except for Jokic. Jokic had 41, 11, and 4. He only had 4 assists. And I'm pretty sure there's a stat like that or something where it's like if Nikola Jokic has 6 or less assists, the Nuggets are like 3 and 8 or something this season.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, nobody else really performed from them at all, to be honest. Like, definitely, like Carlo Pope and Bruce Brown 1 for 3 from the 3 point line as well, and then Jamal Murray was 37% from the three. But yeah, the ugly games from everybody except for Jokic, to be real. And then on the other side, Bam was playing really good. Bam was probably the best player for the Heat. Jimmy Butler struggled scoring this game, 7 for 19 from the field, but Bam was running the offense a little bit. But yeah, if you're letting Bam Adebayo run the offense like a point guard against you, it's just Denver's fault because Denver's defense is leaving guys wide open from three, like wide open. And then Gabe Vincent's going to get paid from somebody this offseason. It's probably not Miami because I don't think Miami can afford him. But Gabe Vincent's going to get paid. He got 23 points in this game. So, yeah, Gabe Vincent. Oh, he's going to get paid. I don't know if it's going to be worth it for the long run, but he's definitely going to get paid.
Yeah, no. I don't know how much of it is actually Gabe Vincent and how much of it is actually Miami. Because Miami's just been pulling these guys off the waivers and off the undrafted free agent list, and they've been having them perform for them. I kind of worry that if you sign Gabe Vincent to a pretty long deal, then it might end up backfiring on you. Kind of like some other players that kind of just had like a solid run and then just kind of they went to a new team and things didn't seem to work out. But yeah, I tell you, like you said, Denver they just struggled all around. When Joker has 4 assists, I tell you, because he's still like he wants to distribute the ball still. He has 4 assists. That typically means that the rest of the Nuggets aren't making their shots. Not necessarily that Joker's just hogging the ball the whole time. It's just that Denver can't hit their shots. And I guess, yeah, when you kind of put it together, when you see Joker has 41 points, but nobody else is scoring, I mean, you're probably going to lose that way. It's not like Miami. Miami didn't go like super crazy. Like they only put up 111. I mean, it was still a good game. They had Kevin Love starting for the first time of this series, man, which is kind of surprising because we always like to destroy Kevin Love all the time. And Well, I guess having him out there kind of helped
Yeah,
Miami.
yeah, it didn't matter about Kevin Love's defense because Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. were playing like pussies. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
they were
they couldn't take advantage of Kevin Love,
yeah,
bro.
because Jokic, yeah, Love and Adebayo were both getting cooked. Both of them were getting cooked by
Yeah,
Jokic, but it didn't matter when the rest of the team didn't show up for Denver. And yeah, Gabe Vincent was also on fire, 8 for 12 from the field, so that didn't really matter. And then Jimmy Butler came in the clutch in the like last couple of minutes of the game. He started
yeah.
getting a little bit more scoring, but yeah,
Duncan Robinson also clutched up too right there towards the end.
yeah.
He
Denver just
started.
imploded in the fourth. To be honest with you, that's what really happened. Because I'm pretty sure Miami went on like on a 12-0 run to start the fourth
Yeah,
quarter,
I
and that
think they
basically
put up 36 like the entire fourth quarter. So they ran up all the points in their fourth. And that's what Miami have been doing all these playoffs, right? I saw a stat that shoot, I can't even remember what the stat was, but they like most of the games that Miami's won, that they were down by like double digits or something. And then other teams when they go down by double digits, they've only won like one game. Like it's crazy. It's some crazy stat like that. And so Miami, I don't know how they're able to keep doing this. Just when you think that you have them put down, you have them put away, they're a scrappy team. They keep fighting back. I just saw a quote from Steve Kerr earlier. It said that they don't really have like jealousy within each other. That they just all they focus on is winning. They're not like other teams, right? Where you see a guy on the bench and they're like, "What the hell? You put this guy in over me, or why am I not getting minutes?" Steve Kerr said it himself. He's like, "Bro, this team is all they're worried about is winning. They don't care who gets a shine, who gets a love. All they want to do is win." And it's showing. It showed this whole run.
I saw something. They asked Spoelstra at the end of in the press conference that
Uh-huh.
if he was trying to turn Jokic into a passer and not into a scorer, I mean, instead of a passer.
Oh
And
yeah.
he called the reporter. He basically called the reporter stupid. And Steve Kerr
Uh,
said the same thing. Steve Kerr was like, "Oh yeah, he did a really good job of turning the Jokic into a scorer." So Spoelstra, basically, he basically just called Steve Kerr
it's,
an idiot.
he called Steve Kerr an idiot, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind of funny. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no, that's crazy. I didn't know that Steve Kerr had actually said that about Joker.
yeah, he said that he was on Draymond Green's podcast. Yeah, they
Huh.
asked him.
Oh
That's
no,
pretty,
that's pretty crazy. Yeah.
that's funny.
No, that's pretty nice having your own head coach come onto your podcast if you're Draymond Green.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty nice.
But
But
yeah, now the
pretty
series
much
comes
everybody.
back. What's up?
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I said now the series is coming back to Miami though, and I don't see Miami dropping both of them. I honestly see them taking at least one of these games. They're gonna get hot one of these games.
Yeah, I think Denver might take game three just because of how shitty they played. If they don't take game three, then I'm more worried about Denver because they played so shitty that they had no effort. Continuous call opponent was pissing me off this whole game, bro. It was pissing me off. Basketball was just pissing me off. Like he was legit playing like a dumbass. I don't know what he was doing. I had no idea. He was fouling everybody from the 3 point line. So yeah,
Yeah,
they got like 10 points off of just him. So that's pretty crazy.
and in a tight game like that too, this stuff matters.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, and Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter, if they're gonna want to win this series, need to play more aggressive in the paint. Because that really killed. They were going after Caleb Martin and what's his name? Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, and Struss. They were going after all of them. None of them could fucking guard him. Gordon was just going at them all the entire game. Michael Porter too.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
How old is Aaron Gordon? He's actually younger than I thought he was. Because it feels like he's been in the league for a while.
yeah, he's 27. Yeah, he's pretty young.
I thought he was older for some reason. I thought he was like in his 30s, like early 30s.
Yeah, the Magic
He's
probably
still
drafted
pretty
him when he
young.
was 19 or something. He had to have been like 19 or 20.
Yeah, because he's been in the league for a minute, bro. At least,
Yeah.
because I remember the dunk contest was in 2016. I don't know how old he was when that happened. What,
He
2016? I'm
was
not about to
drafted
do
in
the math right
2014.
now.
He
He
was
was
drafted in
drafted in
2014.
2014.
Yeah,
Damn, bro. So it's been so he's been in the league for about 9 years already.
yeah.
That's crazy, bro. God damn. For 9 years for him to barely be 27. I mean, the Nuggets could probably keep him around for a while if they wanted to. I think if they win this championship, that decision becomes a lot easier. Whether or not they want to keep him around. Kind of keep him, MPJ, Joker, and Murray as your core for the
Yeah.
foreseeable future, and then just build around that.
Yeah, they're gonna have Jokic for a while anyway. So, well, I'm pretty sure Jokic is like the same age too. So, as long as they have Jokic, they're probably gonna be contenders. Yeah, he's 28. Jokic is 28. So, yeah, yeah. Jamal Murray needs to play better than what he did this game though. He had 10 assists. So it wasn't terrible,
Yeah,
but scoring wise, yeah, they just need to put more
they
effort.
still didn't up. Yeah,
I don't know about Contagious Caldwell-Pope just had a bad game, I guess, because he's been playing really well. I don't know what the heck this game was. It was just like,
it might have been an outlier. Yeah, it might have been
yeah.
an outlier. I don't
Hopefully,
expect him to
no,
play this terrible all the time.
yeah, that was like it was just pissing me off watching him play. Like he was just fouling everybody.
Yeah, he got like the max amount of fouls that you could get too. That's crazy.
Yeah, he probably gave him just like 15 or 14 points just of his fouls. So yeah, if one player gives the other team,
Yeah.
if one player on your team just gives the other team like 14 or 15 points just off of fouls, then yeah, you're probably gonna lose the game. Like that's crazy.
From one player too, bro. It wasn't the whole team. It was from like literally one player. After
Yeah,
Miami didn't have any free throws at all in game one, it felt like. And now they came in and KCP just gave him a whole bunch of free shots right there.
yeah, yeah. He was legitimately pissing me off. Like that was just bad. I was watching game two and he was just pissing me every time I was, especially that Kyle Lowry one. Kyle Lowry pulled up from so deep and he still fouled him. He
He
still
had
fouled
no
him.
reason. He had no reason to even guard it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why.
Kyle Lowry's a bit past his prime right now. He didn't even really do too much. I mean, he had 9 points, but on 23 minutes. Caleb Martin's cooled down ever since he had that one run in the Eastern Conference Finals. Kind of sad.
Yeah,
I was hoping Caleb Martin would kind of keep it up this series, but he hasn't done a damn thing. Putting up single digits in both games.
yeah. He's been struggling recently.
Yeah, I really wanted to see him carry on the
Yeah,
momentum.
a guy that I didn't even
Maybe
know.
now,
Like, the Heat even put him out there. They put Cody Zeller out there. I don't even know why they put him out there. Cody Zeller was in there. He scored points, but he was just getting fucking cooked everywhere. So there's no reason Cody Zeller should even be on the court.
he,
To be
he
real.
really shouldn't, bro. He really shouldn't. You could just by looking at the guy, bro. He's like balding and everything. It's
Yeah, you
pretty
should
sad.
you should just spread those 8 minutes that you gave him to everybody else because there's like no reason to keep Cody Zeller on the
Spread
court.
it out, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Oh, and then also I tell you, seeing what's his name? Oh shoot, Caleb Martin struggle the way that he did in these past two games kind of makes me wonder, right? Like if Tyler Hero is able to come back for game three, that if they feel a lot more comfortable now, given that Caleb Martin hasn't really performed this series, to kind of give some of those minutes from Caleb to Tyler Hero, maybe get some scoring production off of there. I haven't checked the injury update on Tyler Hero though since game two.
oh, he's
So
out. He's out for game 3.
he's off for game three again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
I saw that Tyler Hero said. I saw Tyler Hero's thing, and it was like he doesn't even want to come back because he doesn't want to mess the flow of the team up. So I don't
For
know.
real?
Yeah, that's
Oh, so
what.
he might just stay out.
Yeah, even if he can come back, yeah, I don't even think he's been cleared for injury though. That report that said he was cleared, it was false because he hasn't even been cleared for that. So he didn't practice
Oh,
yet.
for real.
I don't
Yeah.
even. I don't know if he's gonna come back. Yeah.
Yeah. You
So
guys said it too that it might the Heat might be better off if they keep him off the court.
yeah, probably. Well, actually not anymore because Caleb Martin cooled down. So
Yeah, that's why. That's why, man. I'm like, oh damn, they might be able to use Tyler Hero right now.
to be honest with you, all Caleb Martin does is he runs behind Bam screens and shoot threes. So Tyler Hero can do
Uh,
that too. So it really doesn't. Yeah, if Caleb
yeah,
Martin just cooled down, there's no reason he can't come back anymore. So yeah, I'm sure. I don't know how confident I am in Gabe Vincent performing in every game of this series because this is a big game for him. Strux didn't shoot that good. Strux and Gabe Vincent are like the most streaky guys on the team. So they
yeah,
have. So
yeah, for real.
they probably could use Tyler Hero because I don't know. I don't know how much you can count on them every game.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to keep starting Kevin Love too.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, I guess it worked out for him this game, but
Yeah,
I don't know if he can keep doing this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Nuggets are gonna make adjustments now that they see that they're willing to start Kevin Love like 25 minutes of the game. So yeah,
Yeah,
you better just attack Kevin Love the whole game.
I know.
That's
Yeah,
basically what the game.
that comes down to Porter and Gordon. To be honest,
Yeah, to be honest,
they gotta be attacking that. Yeah,
because Jimmy Butler defends. It's basically Jimmy Butler on Jamal Murray, and then Bam on Jokic. But
Mhm.
Bam doesn't even have a chance. It's Jokic, so it's not like Bam's a good defender. Bam's like all NBA caliber defensive team. But
not too
it's
many
just Bam.
people have a chance against a
Yeah,
Joker though.
Jokic is gonna cook him either way. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, Butler's been doing a good job getting away from the screens because what they basically do is the Nuggets. They basically just set a bunch of screens for Jamal Murray until he gets open. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But there's also those games where Jamal Murray just gets a hot streak and he just doesn't miss. So
I know. Yeah, I kind of got worried there at the end when I saw Jamal Murray pulling the three to tie the game. I'm like, oh man, but I saw Jamal Murray pull up the three. I'm like, oh man, that's about to go into overtime.
yeah,
And then he bricked it. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, okay, this is good. This is good right here. I tell you, we got ourselves a series now.
yeah.
I tell you, I think NBA fans, well, everybody except for Nuggets fans are pretty much happy that Miami won because I tell you now it's like a series right now. And I tell you, after game one, you could have legitimately thought this series could have just ended in 4 games if you wanted to. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's where a bunch of people were heading. That's where a bunch of the media was headed, even though they've been doubting Miami this whole time. They've been proving them wrong this whole time. I don't know why you still think that they're going to get put down to 4 or 5.
Even like
Even
in
when they won,
at the beginning of the second quarter, it looked like the Nuggets were going to destroy them again. Because in the second quarter when they made a run to get back into the game. But yeah, obviously Miami came back and won. So
yeah,
yeah,
they just come through in the fourth quarter.
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, like I tell you, I think Miami, they really need this championship because I don't know how much they could improve this roster from here on out. Denver, feel like
Right.
if Denver were to lose, they would have a lot more opportunities moving forward. Miami, I genuinely don't know how you
Yeah.
could
Denver
improve
has a lot more
that right
opportunities.
here.
Miami, I don't. Miami is going to be a tough road again next year because I'm pretty sure Milwaukee's going to come back with a vengeance and Boston too. So it's not like
Yeah,
it's not an easy. It's not easy.
yeah, no, that too.
Especially in Milwaukee. I
That's
know Milwaukee's probably pissed off that they lost in 5 first round. So I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Yeah, especially them. I don't know how Boston's team's gonna win next year, but I know Milwaukee's gonna be hungry to win next year. Especially if they match up with Miami team. I'm pretty sure they want.
I
It's gonna be
want to put
hard.
them down. Yeah,
Yeah, and I don't think they have enough money to afford Gabe Vincent because Gabe Vincent was one of their important pieces. He's probably gonna get paid somewhere
yeah,
else. 'Cause I don't think.
I know.
I saw right now his projected contract is like 3 years, $54 million. That's just his projected contract.
Oh boy, yeah, he's really giving himself a pretty good contract this series if he
Yeah,
could keep it
that's
up.
like in
Yeah,
that's like in the Jordan Clarkson range.
uh
So
huh.
yeah, I don't know if Gabe Vincent can actually play like this in the
I
regular
don't know if
season.
he could keep that up. Yeah, no,
So,
I genuinely don't know if he could keep that up.
yeah,
Miami's gonna have to go find some other undrafted players that they could bring into the lineup and freaking turn him into a reliable role player.
they're lucky that Caleb Martin signed like a 2 year deal with them because he's still a free agent. He's not a free agent until next year. So they probably would have lost
Uh,
Caleb Martin too because Caleb Martin for sure would have got paid. Even if he played mediocre in the finals, like the way he is right now, he probably would have got paid still if he had free agency.
yeah, that's true. What happened to his twin? Is he still in Charlotte?
Yeah, he's still in Charlotte. Yeah.
Or he hasn't done anything though, has he? Or maybe it's
I,
just because Charlotte sucks.
yeah, he averages like 7 points a game. So it's not anything
Ah,
special.
damn, come on. I feel like he should be doing more in Charlotte. Hey, maybe what if they bring in his brother too to Miami? Actually, no, I think Caleb Martin's doing better now without his brother.
Yeah, his brother's not very good, to be honest with you. His brother's not.
They were like the same thing in Charlotte. They
Yeah,
were like
it's
the
funny
same
that his
thing.
brother coming out of college, his brother was supposed to was way better than him. And now his
For
brother,
him?
yeah,
Yeah.
Caleb better now. Like Cody Martin he was supposed to be able to be a good passer, a elite defender, a good shooter, and he's none of that stuff anymore. And his brother,
Yeah. It ended up being Caleb Martin instead.
yeah, it's like Caleb Martin's probably is a better passer, better defender, and a better scorer. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, kind of the opposite
Damn.
thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I remember seeing him in Charlotte, bro. I don't know if it was just me, but they looked like pretty much the exact same thing. Like
Oh yeah, they're the
it
same
didn't
height.
really look like there would be like any difference if whoever
Yeah,
one you had in, you could just throw one in, and then you could throw the other in, and it wouldn't make a difference.
yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure I checked this a couple of days ago. That they're like I was just wondering. They're like the same exact height, the same exact weight. So they're basically the same person.
I'm pretty
So
sure. Yeah, they were like twins too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, same
yeah, they're
exact
twins.
birthday
Yeah,
and everything. Yeah. So I thought it was like the exact same player, but no, it turns out that one actually is a lot better than the
yeah,
other one. I guess he was just getting held back, but
yeah,
the other one, that's crazy. Maybe
yeah,
maybe Cody could get a shot next year.
yeah. I don't know if he's a free agent or not, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, let's
Maybe
see.
Miami could have two of them. They could have production from two of them. One of them, like Caleb Martin, starts playing down. You throw in Cody for the finals, and then he does the exact same thing. I'd say that might be the formula, even though it didn't work in Charlotte, but they could try it again.
Yeah, maybe. All right, let's move on from the finals. Let's talk about some other NBA news. Frank Vogel got hired as a head coach for the Phoenix Suns. You know, I thought about this a little bit. I was like, I wasn't too happy. I wasn't too ecstatic about this move, but to me, it doesn't seem like it. I don't really think it's that much of a downgrade because Frank Vogel has a good coaching resume. Like in Indiana, those
I agree.
Indiana teams were built off of defense because when they were giving Miami problems, Paul George wasn't even that good yet. He was averaging like 18 points a game during that year. So it wasn't like it's not like they had prime Paul George. They were built off of defense. That's what Frank Vogel's number one thing is that defense. Like
Yeah.
with the Lakers, when they actually had success, they had a good defensive rotation like that. Caruso, Davis, McGee,
Mhm.
and Howard. Like in the last couple of years, even Rondo was a solid defender. Danny Green too. He had a solid
Mhm.
core. See, the problem is I don't know how Phoenix is going to get that kind of a team defensive wise.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
that's true.
to be honest, Booker and Durant, they're actually pretty solid defensively. Like they're not amazing defenders, but they're pretty solid. I think it's better
I
than Doc
agree.
Rivers. It was better than Doc Rivers, no doubt. But I don't think it was that much. I don't really think it was a downgrade from Monty Williams because I think Frank Vogel kind of was a scapegoat for LA
Mhm.
because of Rob Pelinka's inability to actually build a competent roster. Like if Frank Vogel had the team that the Lakers had this year, yeah, they probably have like a 51 season with him because they had all the pieces they needed. But like, yeah, he needs. I don't. To me personally, if I don't
I
know how
feel
they.
like the old roster that they had kind of fits his system better. You know, with Mikal Bridges still and Jay Crowder and them. I
Yeah,
feel like because if you want to run the defense, that's like two solid pieces to run your defense off of. But obviously, I mean, you take Kevin Durant if you get it. I
yeah.
still think it's a downgrade over Monty Williams. I really don't see why they fired him. Still, the only way I'd say, and I've been saying it too, the only way they could have really kind of kept it even was with Ty Lue. But oh no, I really don't think that going from Monty Williams to Frank Vogel makes his team any better. If I'm being honest.
I don't think it makes them better, but
Yeah,
they just changed up their style of coaching. Like they needed a defensive coach. Their defense is ass. Like
I
Monty
guess.
Williams
Yeah.
is not a defensive coach. His defensive has sucked. To be honest with you, his
Okay.
defensive coaching schemes suck. He was an offensive coach, so they're really going from offense to defense.
Hmm.
So they could. I don't think it's an upgrade, but I don't think it's a downgrade either. I think it's like because Frank Vogel's not a terrible coach. Frank Vogel was a championship coach last 2 years, like 3 years ago. And I still don't. I still.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't think he was the reason the Lakers sucked. Man, the Russell Westbrook. I'm gonna be honest with you, his plus minus is not very good. He has a lot of turnovers and all that. He's not a very effective shooter. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's only a figure. Like I wouldn't keep. I wouldn't. You could probably keep Aiden because he's a solid defender. See, if you wanted to keep Aiden,
I was about to bring that up too. Because I think this signing probably means that they might be more inclined to keep Aiden now to kind
yeah,
of help out like that defensive anchor, that defensive presence down low, kind of help out with that.
yeah, you kind of either with Aiden, you either if you can keep him or you need to trade him for just role players, defensive role players. And then CP3, they're probably just gonna keep CP3 because I don't really think there's that much of. There's not really an upgrade over CP3 and free agency, to be honest with you. Like Fred VanVleet, like that's not moving me enough to move CP. Like CP3 is good enough for what he is right now. Like you're paying him a lot of money, that's fucks you over, but wise, he's still like solid enough that I'm not gonna pay him. I would rather just keep CP3 for like last year. CP3 one last year. Let's run with him instead of paying VanVleet for like 4 years and paying him like 20 million a year. Not even 20 million a year. It's gonna be like 28 a million a year. So it's not. I don't really think it's worth it for that.
God damn.
It's probably just a better run back with CP3.
Chris Paul's probably gonna retire in like the next 2 years. He'll
Yeah,
for sure get his contract off by that point.
I saw they're gonna try to target Alex Caruso. See, that would be a solid move for the Suns because they already have especially Frank Vogel. He's already coached them and everything. And I don't think the Bulls aren't gonna be competent anymore. So they're just out. There's no reason to keep Alex Caruso. Yeah, so that could be a solid move. They still need a lot more help better than that because it's like I would probably trade Aiden just to get more solid players around because it's not. You could probably get a cheaper center for like that better defender. You could probably find a cheaper center that's better defender. You'll probably lose some of the offensive game, but it's not like Aiden actually shows his offensive game in the playoffs, so it's not that big of a deal. So I would play.
Yeah, that's true. It shows no aggression or anything. It's just there pretty much.
Like CP3, I don't even know where you can move CP3. Maybe it'd be like maybe the Lakers. But I don't even know what the Lakers would actually be willing to give up. It'd probably have to be like a sign and trade of D'Angelo Russell, but as soon as I see D'Angelo Russell, I don't even want him to either. I would rather just keep CP3.
Damn. God damn. You would rather have CP3 over D'Angelo Russell right now?
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't want to commit long term to D'Angelo Russell. I would rather just keep CP3 for one more year, and then all that money frees up, and I can actually sign role players next year. So I would rather just wait. I would rather just do that. Like I understand that you have to win now with Kevin Durant and Kevin Durant and Booker, but I don't think it's worth it to take D'Angelo Russell on a large contract. You're just done. Like you're just fucked over.
Yeah,
even right now, he's a better defender than D'Angelo Russell, which is pretty sad. I was pretty sad. So I wouldn't be confident. Maybe they'll be offering me like Vanderbilt or something. Maybe Vanderbilt and like another one of their role players for CP3. Maybe. But I think you would have to include D'Angelo Russell in their contracts. So I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And D'Angelo Russell, he's probably not going to sign a 1-year deal. Like you said, it's probably going to be like a full 4-year deal.
Yeah.
And
it feels like Russell on a 1-year deal and like Vanderbilt and like a second-round pick, and then I would do that. Just for like one. And then maybe if it doesn't work out for Russell, you just trade him at the deadline. And it's like, yeah, you just do that. But and I can see the Rockets too. Maybe if the Rockets don't get Harden. Because there's a possibility they don't get Harden. So it'd be like KJ Martin and Jashawn Tate. He wouldn't have a point guard. But they would be solid.
They're gonna be running campaign. They're all like, who's their other point guard? Campaign and
maybe they get Caruso. Caruso's gonna be a starting point guard. You're not gonna be able to run the offense through him. You probably have to run the offense through Booker or Durant. But I guess if you get like
Caruso, better have CP3 as a facilitator at that point.
Yeah. So that's why I don't see any logical places for him. Aiden's probably the only way they actually get solid role players out of it. So yeah.
Oh man, the destination. Maybe it's just because I'm a Mavs fan, but the destination I've been seeing the most for Aiden was Dallas. So I mean, for that, what do you get back? Probably, I was thinking Tim Hardaway Jr. for sure would probably be in that.
That's probably like Tim Hardaway, McGee, and like,
oh yeah, McGee again. They could have McGee back. Yeah, they could take McGee.
Maybe Josh Green.
A pick. Maybe. Yeah, I would want to give up Josh Green, bro, because he's like our only wing right now. After we traded Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah.
He's our only wing. I don't really think we have anybody. Oh, we have Reggie Bullock still. I'd rather trade Bullock than Josh Green.
The 10th pick would probably have to be in that trade.
Probably 10th pick, yeah. So what, like Hardaway, McGee, number 10.
The 10th pick would have to be for sure in that trade, because it's just like, because that's the only thing that has real value forward for the Suns. So yeah, and I guess McGee was center. Oh what?
Yeah. Hardaway brings you another score.
Yeah,
I would, oh man, I guess I would take that if I'm Dallas.
yeah.
Because I'm tired of seeing Dwight Powell, bro. I'm tired of seeing this guy every single time. I don't know why he keeps on getting out there on the
Huh.
court. I don't.
DeAndre Ayton plays like.
I thought Christian Wood would solve that problem, but
Oh yeah, Christian Wood. Maybe you can do a sign trade with Christian Wood, but you can't. Maybe like, cause like you can trade the player after. You can trade the player like the player you draft at 10. You can trade him after the draft. So maybe
yeah,
maybe you already have a deal with the Suns already that you're gonna do a sign trade with
draft
Christian
whoever
Wood.
Phoenix wants. Yeah,
Yeah, you give him like because with Christian Wood you can probably you can probably just give him like Christian Wood on the 10th pick, and then maybe like either give him like Bork or something. Just like
yeah, that's true.
yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if
Yeah,
Phoenix wants Christian Wood though. Because Christian Wood doesn't play defense either. So it's just
that's true.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all I
Yeah,
know. Where it would be like for Miles Turner and Buddy Hield for DeAndre Ayton.
mhm.
Miles Turner's probably an upgrade, but I don't know if he can do that.
That'd be an upgrade for
Yeah.
Phoenix. That would be an upgrade for Phoenix. You bringing Heald and Miles Turner for Aiden? Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be a steal. That'd be an absolute steal.
Yeah, I just don't know if Indiana does that just because of it would be a downgrade. Maybe
That
they
would
want
be a downgrade.
Buddy Hield, but I think they could probably just trade Buddy. They could probably get a first round pick separately from Buddy Hield. They could trade Buddy Hield somewhere else separately for like a first round pick, and they could probably get more from Miles Turner. So I don't know.
You think it would be worth number 10?
Number 10,
Buddy Heald?
I don't know. That seems a little too rich. I could see it happening, but it would be a little bit too rich for me. I would probably, what is it called? I would probably give him I would give him a first, but I would do like a future first. I would do like a protected first. Because the 10th pick seems a little too rich.
20.
Because he's pretty old.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's like 30. He's almost 30
He
at
can't be
least.
that old. He was drafted in 2016, 2017. He can't be that old. Bro, if Aaron Gordon is 28, bro, I don't think Buddy Hield is that old.
Yeah, maybe I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but let me see. He's 30. I was right.
Yeah, he's 30. Damn, he's older than I thought he was. That's crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought, okay. I might have been overvaluing Buddy Hield a bit, but I honestly wouldn't mind Buddy Hield. It's probably better than whoever we're getting with the 10th pick, to be honest. I don't know if Jason Kidd's even going to play him unless he's like forced to play him.
Yeah, I don't really know how to value these players because I seen trades where the Rockets trade the 4th pick for Anunoby, and I don't know how to feel about that one.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, I'd rather just keep number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that one. Anunoby's pretty young though, but he's like 25 or 26. So I guess one way I'm making that trade is like if Toronto gives me the 13th pick too. I want the 13th pick and I want Anunoby. I just want my 4th pick for Anunoby. I'd rather just take the fucking chance of drafting somebody. Because I don't really know.
Anunoby's probably already hit his peak, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I don't really think he's going to get much better than what he is right now.
Yeah. The only way I'm even entertaining that trade is if Harden tells me he's coming back already. That's the only way I entertain that trade. But if I'm trading the 4th pick, I'd rather just take Siakam. Just give me Siakam instead. I'd rather trade
That's true. Yeah, that's a much better trade, honestly.
Siakam's older, but he's a way better player. So I'd rather just. He's an all-NBA player, so I'd rather just. Like, if they're really trying to win next year, the Rockets, I'd rather just trade the 4th pick for Siakam.
Bring in Harden and Siakam. That wouldn't be too bad. Because, I mean, Siakam was just an all-star this year, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was an all-star this year.
Yeah, so he's coming off an all-star season.
Yes. So I don't know how to value these players. So to me personally, 10th pick is a little. I've seen people say that the 10th pick is good for Buddy Hield. But to be honest with you, Buddy Hield just shoots threes. He shoots threes effectively, but I don't know. I don't know if that's like. It seems it's a little too rich for me.
Oh, for real?
10th.
Oh, okay. Because honestly, I thought the 10th pick for Buddy Hield was a pretty good deal. That was just my opinion. Because I don't know how much I could value the number 10 pick. Like I don't know what like the actual value of the pick is.
I think Grady Dick has the potential to be a better player, but like to be honest with you, Grady Dick could probably shoot like 36%, 38% from three this first season, and he'll probably be a better defender. He'll probably either be the same defender or the better defender already than Buddy Hield because Buddy Hield doesn't play defense either. So I don't know because I personally would like Grady Dick over Buddy Hield at 10.
For real?
Yeah,
Oh man, in my opinion, I thought Buddy Hield would probably be like the better impact player right now.
even Derek Lively, I would rather take him.
I'd
Derek
rather
Lively.
have Derek White over Buddy
Oh no,
Hield.
Derek Lively. Derek Lively. He's a center in this draft class. He's like the second best.
Okay, yeah.
He's the second best center after Wembanyama. So he's probably gonna be like a 12th pick, something like that. You guys could take him. To be honest with you, for Dallas, if they don't trade the pick, I either see them taking Dick or Derek Lively. That'll be one of those two. Cause
And then what's it called? Okay, so like a protected pick for Buddy Hield. Oh, that would be even better then. That would be even better.
But yeah, maybe Miami, Indiana does get that though for him. Maybe it was like 27 or 26-year-old Buddy Hield. But he's pretty old now, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's correct. I didn't even realize he was.
We'll talk about it. So maybe I'm just undervaluing him, so that it could happen. But yeah,
I mean, he puts up a solid 17 a game. He doesn't pass the ball at all.
If you get offered Indiana, I'm pretty sure they're gonna take the trade because it's not like Buddy Hield's doing anything for them anytime soon. Like it's not like Buddy Hield's
he doesn't really fit their timeline because what is Indiana gonna do anytime soon? Just need to get pieces around Halliburton.
They were probably gonna be a playing team before Halliburton got injured. So I wouldn't want to keep Hield either way though. I would rather just build. I would rather what they have like a 7th pick or something like that. 7th pick and number 10.
Yeah.
Did they trade for you? Did they trade for that pick? Yeah.
Yeah. They could. Yeah, that's right. They could get some younger players there too.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I genuinely want to know what we could get the number 10 pick for. Like, shoot, I don't. It's pretty solid for me. I mean, I tell you, because like I genuinely don't know. Because I think you're taking a huge risk on like picking a player at number 10. Even though we picked Josh Green like late in the first round and he's been productive for us, and like Jaden Hardy in the second round and he's put up some production for us. I don't know, man. I feel like I just want somebody to perform right now, because that last season was pretty disappointing.
Yeah. Personally, I'm scared the Rockets are going to trade our pick for like Siakam, and then all of a sudden the 4th pick turns out to be like a perennial All-Star player. That's what I'm scared about. So I don't want to trade for like Anunoby and Siakam, and then the Raptors take Amen Thompson, and all of a sudden Amen Thompson becomes like a 10-time All-Star down the road, and we just had like 2 years of Siakam. That'd be the worst.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, that would go down as like one of the worst trades.
Yeah. That's the only reason I'm scared. Trading our pick.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would rather just draft a player and then sign free agents if they really want veterans that bad. I don't want to trade a pick. Or I'll be fine with trading the Brooklyn picks. Like next year's Brooklyn pick, I'll be fine with trading that. So
for like what, Siakam?
Yeah, Siakam, yeah. But they're probably gonna want our pick.
You keep number 4.
To be honest with you, if we wanted Siakam, we probably have to give up 4 and a Brooklyn pick next year. And
a Brooklyn pick.
Yeah, maybe another player. Maybe like a KJ Martin or something like that. I saw a trade we were getting a Tyree Eason for Siakam, and I would just lose my mind. I saw a trade we were getting pick 4, Tyree Eason, and what's his name? And Şengün for Cam Johnson, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, well,
Cam Johnson?
Yeah, it wasn't even anybody good. I would lose my mind if that happened. I would lose my. Even if you trade the 4th pick for Cam Johnson, I would lose my mind.
That would be terrible. 4th pick and Şengün
for
Cam Johnson, bro. Ain't no way.
Who did you get?
Who the hell? What was it?
It's one of the Rockets. One of the Rockets beat reporters. So, yeah, I don't know,
bro. That would be absolutely abysmal.
So at least when you trade the 4th pick for Anunoby, it's like at least Anunoby's like a all defensive team player or something like that. Cam Johnson is pretty. I look at me like a role player,
exactly.
Role player.
Not like just like Şengün for Cam, bro. I would take Şengün just straight up.
Yeah,
like, I would rather keep Şengün.
I would lose my mind. I would literally have a panic attack on draft night because I don't know. I would
bro, I would too, bro. I would too. I don't know what the hell. We'd have to record. We'd have to like set up a camera in your house and like get the live reaction for that.
If we trade Anunoby or Siakam, I can at least talk myself into it a little bit. But it's like if we trade for Cam Johnson, I'm pretty done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
No, Nah, it's like we need to set up a camera for like a live
Yeah.
reaction right there just to see. Oh, cause yeah, that'd be absolutely terrible. I really doubt that happens. Like I seriously
I
doubt
don't
that
think
happens. I
that's
seriously
gonna
doubt
happen.
that happens.
I don't even think they're
That'd
entertain
be
that trade. Why would they
that'd be
even?
one of the most abysmal trades I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life.
If they really want Cam Johnson, just offer him like $100 million plus in the offseason. They can't match. They're not gonna match it. Because that's how Brooklyn said they're gonna match anything. That's actually reasonable. They're not gonna just match every offer. So they're gonna match anything reasonable.
Oh, is he restricted free agent
If
this year?
yeah, if you really wanted Cam Johnson that badly, the Rockets, then they're just overpay him. Extreme overpay. I would rather do that instead of taking our fourth pick. If you really want Cam Johnson, just overpay him.
Yeah. No, that would be insane, bro.
Like Austin Reeves and Cam Johnson are pretty high valued free agents, but they're both restricted. So it's gonna be
Mhm.
the only way you're gonna get is like you have a severe overpay. But I saw the Lakers saying that they're gonna match any offer over $100 million. So I don't know what the fuck the Lakers are doing. If I was one of the other teams, I would just screw the Lakers over and offer Austin Reeves like $108 million a year. Not
I
a
would
year.
force LA to freaking make that signing, bro. I would force LA. Just make sure they can't sign
I
anybody
would
else.
just value him, offer him so much money to the Lakers. Like could be imagine the Lakers match. They're fucked. They're gonna have
I
Austin
would
Reeves
force
under
them
like
at
a 20 mil per year contract. That'd be funny. That'd be funny.
God
You know
damn.
what I found out the other day is that the Lakers fans were making it seem like Austin Reeves is like some 19-year-old or 20-year-old player. He's like 25 years old. And he's barely like this is like his second year in the NBA. So they're making it seem like 18 years like a young rising star.
Yeah.
He's basically in his prime already. These Lakers fans are like making it seem like he was like 19, barely coming out of the draft or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Was,
for real, bro. Like he's like that's crazy because he's already a free agent too.
yeah, yeah, because
If
they
you're
just signed.
getting this type of production like out of a top 10 pick, then I would understand.
Yeah,
But I don't know about this one.
he's a solid player, but it's not offering. He probably should make like 20 million a year. A reasonable, maybe like 18, 19. That's probably what he should be. He's pretty good. Like he basically just have to go off one season. So it's like one season.
Yeah.
I know last year was his first year. He was all right, but this year was actually his first really good year. He performed in the playoffs and everything. So yeah, if Gabe Vincent's gonna get $54 million, yeah, Austin Reeves deserves like 80, 90 around there, 85.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, force him to get $100 million.
Yeah. I guess
That'd be
it's not exactly 100 mil. I guess the Lakers can punch it a little. If it's like exactly 100, but if it's
like
anywhere
25 mil a year though. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're paying him like $25 million a year.
yeah,
That's like one of the top players on your roster. And then let's say he doesn't perform for some reason, it's gonna be hard to move off of that.
well, yeah, he's their third player right now for sure. Because D'Angelo Russell, I don't know what happened with him. I don't know what happened with D'Angelo Russell anymore. But Austin Reeves is their third best player. So
Yeah.
I'm not worth 100. I'm not worth 100 plus mil, but
Mhm.
yeah.
It seems like the Lakers are uninterested in pursuing Kyrie Irving too.
Oh yeah, I don't think. And more than likely for the Lakers, it's probably gonna be like there's rumors about LeBron leaving to the Mavs. More than likely, it's gonna be the same team. Probably move to Russell.
Yeah.
I saw like a trade offer for the Mavs, and it was like I don't think the Lakers would even entertain it. But it was like a legitimate trade offer. It was like
What do we have, bro?
was it?
I don't even know what we have besides Luca.
Yeah. It was Josh Green, Jaden Hardy, McGee, Tim Hardaway, the 10th pick, and like some future first round pick. It was like 2029 first round pick.
Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. It would probably have to be like a 3-team trade, bro. We'd have to give up a bunch of picks and
Yeah.
there would have to be a lot involved. I saw that Mark Cuban and Nico Harris were actually trying to make a deal at the deadline when the Lakers season was falling apart. That they actually tried to make a deal to bring in LeBron at the deadline. Oh man, that would have been crazy. That would have been insane. But yeah, unfortunately, both teams went in a different direction after the deadline. Honestly, I think it was after that one game. We're both watching that one game. Remember the one where Dallas was beating the Lakers' ass for like the first half of the game? And we were
Yeah, I
just
remember.
rolling. And then all of a sudden, LA just brought it back, and all of a sudden they ended up winning that game. Yeah, I think that just shifted the season for both teams because after that game, bro, both teams just went in completely opposite directions. It was pretty sad. It was pretty sad.
More likely, the Lakers are probably gonna run it back. I don't see them. LeBron's coming back to play. Like I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
LeBron's gonna play with his son. I don't think LeBron's
Yeah.
retiring.
Mhm.
So
The only way LeBron ends up on the Mavs is if he straight up just says, either you trade me to the Mavs or I'm gonna retire. That's like the only way I can see him ending up in the Mavs. But then again, I don't.
I don't
Oh
think
man, it's
LeBron's
gonna
gonna do
be yeah.
that. Yeah, I don't see.
That's like the only possibility. That's the only possibility because I know we don't have the assets to trade for him.
Yeah,
If LeBron wants to win a chip, though, a big three of him, Luka, and Kyrie could possibly work.
yeah. Kyrie's gotta
I
take some
mean,
less money though. That bench is gonna be ass cheeks. That bench. Ain't,
no, it will be. It will be, bro. It'll literally just be Luka, Kyrie, and LeBron carrying everything.
Kyrie's gotta take a pay cut if they even want, because that bench is gonna suck. There will be no bench. It's gonna be all veteran minimum. All veteran
Yeah,
minimum.
yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be like
Man.
Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson gonna be your starting center. He's gonna follow LeBron again. LeBron's gonna get you guys to sign.
Yeah, for real.
So,
If we could keep Maxi Kleber, that would help out.
oh yeah,
That would
yeah.
help out a lot.
You guys,
And we can bring back Boban.
Bertans off the bench. Yeah, Bertans.
Oh yeah, Bertans. Yeah, we could bring Bertans in.
Yeah,
I'd say we could bring Boban back from where's he
yeah.
at now? Rockets bottom out. Shoot, where
Nah,
did
he's
he go
just
after
late.
the Rockets bottom
He's
out?
actually bought him out and you re-signed with us. You know that? They bought him out and you re-signed.
He resigned,
Yeah,
and so he just did nothing on the Rockets the entire year.
yeah, he did nothing. He was just
Yeah,
he might retire. I'm pretty sure last time I heard him, he was gonna retire.
we could bring him back, bro. I don't know how much Jason Kidd would play him, bro. I remember fucking Rick Carlisle started him for like half the Clippers series.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The crazy part too is that it actually almost worked.
yeah. The thing I'm realizing is that we got nothing out of that Christian Wood trade. Like we got Ty Washington. That's it. Nobody else. Nobody else
Yeah,
actually fit on. Like from the Christian Wood trade, it was just Ty Washington, and we got the pick from you guys. That was it. It was just Ty Washington. Yeah,
yeah. Well, we knew that going into the trade. I mean,
yeah,
we saw because we knew Trey Burke wasn't going to do anything for them. Boban probably wasn't going to do anything for them. Who else was a part of it? Just a pick, right?
yeah. Just the pick. I
Boban,
forgot.
Trey Burke.
I forgot the other dude. I forgot the other dude. There was another dude, but I forgot his name. But
Mm.
yeah, Boban was really
They're
just a
all
mentor.
at the back of the bench.
Yeah, Boban was really just a mentor. Trey Burke didn't even make it to the first game of the season. So
They cut him after, or
yeah, they
before
just
the
kind of
season even started.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think that
that's a
sounds.
solid score.
We were just gonna let him walk for agency. There's no point in keeping him on the team anymore.
Yeah. Did he even sign anywhere, or he's still
Who? I was talking about
Trey
Wood.
Burke?
No, I was talking about Wood.
Christian Wood.
There's
Yeah.
no.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
There's no reason. We just did that trade to get Shang more minutes. But then Steven Silas decided not to play Shang more minutes. So
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy because Jason Kidd decided not to play Christian Wood any minutes either.
yeah, it is pretty funny.
I'd rather decide to play Dwight Powell, bro. I don't know why he kept on playing him. Even at the start of the season too, he brought in JaVale McGee to be the starting center. I'm like, what the hell? Why is JaVale McGee the starting center over Christian Wood? We just literally traded for Christian Wood. Christian Wood is coming off of like that last year with the Rockets. It was probably like one of his best years. Actually, the year before that was his best year, wasn't it?
Yeah,
He
they
kind of regressed a little bit, but I mean, he was still solid. I thought obviously he was better than JaVale McGee. But I don't know. They would rather play McGee instead. And afterwards, McGee didn't even get any minutes. He just sat on the bench the entire time. Because Jason Kidd finally realized he sucked.
yeah. McGee was actually pretty solid for the Suns too last year. He just downgraded so bad from one year to the next.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I should do it for some of the rumors. Let me just check real quick. I need to pull some up. See if they're any more interesting. That's probably it. Let's talk about some NFL stuff. Close of the show. Biggest NFL news was pretty. Well, it's signing. There's actually an extension. Ed Oliver signed an extension with the Bills, 4 years, $68 million. He was gonna hit free agency in the offseason, so yeah. There's actually rumors that the Bills were actually trying to move him before the draft, but
Yeah,
they ended up
I
just keeping
remember
him.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty solid. And they also added what's his name, Leonard Floyd, to a 1 year deal. I think it was worth like $9 million. That was pretty solid. Or 7 mil. But
Yeah.
they just takes them out of the Hopkins sweepstakes. So they're not going after Hopkins anymore. Because that Oliver extension, they basically freed up enough money just to sign Floyd. So it's pretty much, yeah, the offseason's pretty much done. But yeah, Floyd, that'll be a solid. It's just another rotational piece. Like, they already had solid edge rushers. Like, they had a Miller, Rousseau, Espinoza, and then what's his name?
Oh, I forgot about Espinosa. Yeah.
And then Floyd, yeah. That's a solid defense. Also, remember how Leslie? I forgot. I want to talk about this real quick. Leslie Frazier, the defensive coordinator from last year. Remember how he said he was like, I want to take a break off of football and everything. I don't want to coach for a year. And I'm leaving.
Oh yeah.
He's visiting the Giants for the next couple of days. So it looks like the Giants are gonna hire him as one of their coaches.
Oh man, yeah. After he wanted to take some time off.
Yeah, he wanted
to go with Dable.
Yeah, he just did the same shit that Daryl Morey did when Daryl Morey was like, "Oh, I'm retiring," and he only retired for and then he signed with the fucking 76ers. So
yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on. That was another rumor we forgot to talk about the NBA. Because I just saw a report today that Harden was torn.
Yeah.
Between signing with the Rockets and signing with the Sixers.
To be honest, if I was Harden, I would sign like a 1-year deal with the Sixers and see what happens. See what happens next year. And if they lose in the second round, just go back to Houston. And just retire after that. Because like maybe just do that. Because I don't know. I don't even like people are saying that if the 76ers are saying that they're planning on offering him a 4-year, $210 million deal. You know what? I guess we're doing that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm not surprised with Daryl Morey, bro. He loves Harden.
It seemed like Daryl Morey was going to let Harden go to Houston, but I guess he's trying to keep him. So let's see. Right now, I got less certain about it, but I still think it's like 65% Houston, and like the rest of it Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Philadelphia's fucked if Harden leaves. Like they're fucked. Like they're done. Like it's like the beginning of the end. If Harden leaves, the beginning of the end for the Joel Embiid and Philadelphia
process.
Yeah, because I don't see any world if they lose Harden. I don't see any world where Joel Embiid doesn't request a trade next offseason. I don't see any world where he doesn't request a trade.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, bro. There's literally nobody you're gonna bring in that's gonna make you any better. Like literally no one you can bring in that's gonna make you better. What are you gonna do? Trade for Chris Paul?
Yeah. So like it's not as bad for Houston because I saw Houston's probably gonna go after Mike Conley or Fred VanVleet or even CP3 if they don't get Harden. So it's not the end of the world for them. It's the end of the world for Philadelphia if they don't get him. So
yeah.
Because if Houston really wants a veteran point guard, they have enough money to pay anybody that they want. Even after Harden, it's like Conley. I would be fine with Conley or VanVleet too. They're good enough just to be the veteran point guard for us to actually run the team. Yeah. So I'll be fine with either. So it's not like I'm not losing sleep if we don't get Harden. It's like Philly fans are losing sleep because they're gonna be the ones with Fred VanVleet, and they're gonna be a second round exit next year again. And it's not gonna be as competitive as it was this year. It's probably gonna be like a 5-game series to wrap up. So
they're gonna be out again. Yeah, Joel Embiid's gonna continue a streak of not making it to the conference finals.
The only way I can see Joel Embiid winning with a team like VanVleet is if Joel Embiid just scores like 50 a game. Only way they're winning is if Joel Embiid scores 50 a game. You have to go nuclear whole entire playoffs, and I don't know if that's even possible.
Yeah, he's shown he's incapable of getting past the second round.
He also gets injured every time the playoffs come too. So it's like last 2 seasons, it's like 3 out of the last 4 seasons he's got injured in the playoffs. So
yeah,
I have to see about that.
Yeah, no, that sucks for Philadelphia. The process is gonna end before it could even finish, like completely. They were hoping it would end in a championship. No, it's gonna have to get stopped short and restarted, and they're gonna have to go back to tanking every single year, restarting the process again. After they thought 2016, 2017, they're like, oh yeah, we got Joel Embiid, we got Ben Simmons, we got Markelle Fultz. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a decade run of championships. This is gonna nope. All the tanking probably isn't gonna work out for them in the end. Even if they do keep Harden, bro. Even if they do keep Harden,
yeah,
I can't see them even making the conference championship.
Yeah, I don't see them either. They could have just kept Markelle Fultz. To be honest with you, they traded Markelle Fultz for like a second-round pick and some second-round pick and Jonathan Simmons. So.
Oh yeah, they just got rid of him. Yeah, that's
Or
crazy.
Justin, or I forgot his name. Justin Simmons, Jonathan, I don't remember his name, but yeah.
Oh yeah. That's crazy. Oh man, I feel like even if Philadelphia just stayed at number three, cause Fultz, but no matter what Boston was trying to play it out to be, they were trying to play it off like, oh yeah, we would have taken Jason Tatum number one. They probably would have taken Markel Fultz if they had that option at number one.
Yeah, they would
To
have.
be honest, LA was always going to take Lonzo Ball, so. But I tell you, I feel like even if Philadelphia had the chance between Tatum and Josh Jackson, they probably would have screwed it up and taken Josh Jackson. If Phoenix would have ended up with Jason Tatum.
Yeah, more than likely. More than likely. They probably would have took Josh Jackson. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and so even if they didn't screw up that trade with Markel Fultz, I mean, I don't. Oh man, that's crazy, bro. How Fultz fell off, bro. I don't know what the hell happened to his jump shot once he got to Philly, but
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually a solid player now too, so he was a complete bust for Philadelphia, but he wasn't like him himself wasn't a bust. Like he was not that like he just needed
well,
a
for a
couple
number one pick, yeah, but
I,
it's not
I,
like he was like a complete useless like Anthony Bennett or
yeah.
something.
When I look at bust, I look like Anthony Bennett. Anthony Bennett couldn't even get fucking minutes in the NBA anymore. Like that first couple of he was basically the Cavs basically were done with him after the first 10 games of the season. After the first 10 games, the Cavs were like, "Oh, we're done." Like they already knew if they were done. They had a bust. So it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that was insane.
Anthony Bennett still probably the biggest bust ever. I don't think
I know.
like even Greg Oden. The only reason he didn't play good was because he was injured. He got injured. So it wasn't like he just fucking sucked. Anthony Bennett just fucking sucked. Like there's no ability to play on a basketball court in the NBA. No ability.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Who was taking him at? Who was taking after him? Oh, Joel Embiid was in that class, wasn't he?
I think Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic in the second round. So
Yeah. Well, to be fair, they weren't gonna take Jokic
yeah,
at
we're
number
going to
one.
take Nikola Jokic.
Yeah. Shoot, that wasn't the Jabari Smith year, was it? Nah. Was it Jabari Smith? No, because it was Andrew Wiggins and Jabari Smith. Okay, so that was different. That was different.
Who's Jabari Smith? Jabari Smith's the guy on the Rockets. Who do you think?
Jabari Smith, the guy who got drafted by the Bucks.
Jabari Parker.
Jabari Parker, yeah,
Yeah,
Jabari Parker.
yeah Jabari Smith's on the Rockets. Yeah, he drafted
He's on
last
the
year.
Rockets.
Yeah,
Oh, bro. Nah, Jabari Parker. Yeah. There you
yeah,
go.
Jabari Parker. I was confused. I was like, yeah, Jabari
Uh,
Smith was drafted last season. I was real
oh,
confused.
bro. Oh,
Yeah,
damn. I probably got them confused. Yeah.
yeah.
Parker, number two.
You know, Parker too. Parker don't even need on NBA anymore because he tore the ACL so many times. That's what he need on
He
NBA.
was actually pretty solid when he
Yeah.
played.
He would have been like
He wasn't terrible. Yeah, he was solid.
a better version of Aaron Gordon if he played if he still was able to if he didn't get injured. He's more
Yeah,
athletic.
that's true.
Not more athletic. Better offensive game. That's what it is.
Yeah, more well-rounded.
Yeah. He was even probably maybe a little bit not. He was like a little less athletic than him, but it was pretty close to Aaron Gordon. Because Aaron
Well, it's
Gordon,
because Aaron Gordon's an athletic freak,
yeah,
bro. Like, you see some
yeah.
of the dunks he could do, bro. Being close to Aaron Gordon's like, okay, you're still really athletic.
Jabari Parker could have been like what Bobby Portis is for the Bucks now, if he never got injured.
Hmm.
He,
Oh
did he
yeah, that's true.
2 years in a row or something like that? It was crazy, wasn't it? It was something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible for him. I feel bad for the
Yeah.
guy.
All right, then we'll talk about. We'll close it out with some news about Isaiah Rogers. Isaiah Rogers, what's it called? He's getting investigated for gambling on
Yeah,
NFL games.
yeah,
What's it?
and
Well, the statement he released basically says he's basically admitting to it.
pretty
So
admitted to it,
yeah,
bro.
so
He admitted to it himself.
he's
He
probably done.
probably will end up getting suspended, which actually really hurts us a lot because he was probably our best corner going into the season. After we got rid of Stephon Gilmore, after we got rid of him, our next best option was probably Isaiah Rogers. So
You got Kenny Moore
I'm
still.
not gonna lie, I was pretty pissed. What's up?
Kenny Moore is he injured or something?
Oh, actually no, Kenny Moore too. Yeah,
Yeah,
Kenny
Kenny
Moore
Moore.
too. I forgot. It's because he's more of a slot guy.
Oh yeah,
Kenny Moore, he's usually in the slot. Yeah.
you guys drafted
Okay, so
Julius
Kenny Moore
Brents.
is our best corner. What's up?
Yeah, you guys drafted Julius Brents.
Yeah. We
You got
drafted him too.
you got to play
So I
automatic.
mean, Yeah, he's gonna be forced to fill in. Yeah,
He's number one corner now. That's tough for him. He's got to start out number one. Like, it was probably Rodgers, and that was him. Because Kenny Moore doesn't play on the inside. He plays in the slot, so.
yeah. Everything Kenny Moore does is in the slot. He's not gonna go outside and guard people. I mean, he's 5'9", bro, so it's kind of tough for him to go and try to guard some of the guys on the outside, anyways. But
He's gonna be guarding those number one guys. So I guess you'll see how good he is already. Like, he's not.
Juju
Yeah,
Brents, yeah.
Even if he was like mediocre this season, you could hide it at least a little bit behind the Rodgers. But now he's just gonna be just throwing him out there now. So we have to
He's
see.
gonna get thrown into it, yeah. Because
It's tough because it's not like the Colts did this choicefully. It's not like they just cut Isaiah Rodgers or something. They just lost him for the season because of gambling.
yeah, that's tough, bro. And he's probably gonna get suspended too. I tell you, he practically admitted to it himself. I don't think he could get away with it at this point.
Yeah, I don't think so. Never got to.
Either way, we probably weren't gonna do. Our expectations probably weren't too high for the season, anyways. Just consider that we were bringing in Anthony Richardson. He might be terrible this year. He might legitimately be terrible this year. But I still got faith in him to develop.
This was more of a developmental year for you guys, anyways. So it was more of a developmental year for you guys this year, anyways.
Yeah,
pretty much. If you guys make the playoffs, this is a good season, but it's more of a developmental year. The developmental young guys you guys got. It's more of what it is.
Exactly. Yeah. So Anthony Richardson, like I doubt he's gonna come light it up right away. Probably gonna be like a very run heavy offense this year, like very run heavy, bro. It's gonna be like Anthony Richardson and Jonathan Taylor just running everything out of the backfield. So hopefully Jonathan Taylor can stay healthy. Because even if you do that, you saw how far that got you with Carson Wentz at QB. I think adding Anthony Richardson gives you a whole nother element in the running game right there. So just that, because for sure, you at least know he's going to be a good runner. For sure, at least you know he's going to be a good runner. It might take him some time to develop his throwing, but I mean, it took Josh Allen some time. I tell you, I'm not expecting him to be like the greatest passer right away. But
yeah, I also see
losing Isaiah Rodgers isn't the worst.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not like we were contending for a championship.
Well, it's not that bad. But yeah, that should do it for today's episode. Went over everything. Thank you guys for watching. Pretty sure this is the 33rd episode of the Playmaker Pod. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Please like the video and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, peace out.